All right, we're back. We are here at the Champions Classic. I'm your host, Mondre Allen from the Love the Game podcast. And we have Cumberland Christian with us after another big win. Coach, way to beat a very tough Arlington team, very scrappy Arlington team. Both of you guys had big matchups yesterday with big-time programs. Didn't go the way that you wanted to, although your team showed extremely well yesterday. You come back with Arlington today. How do you feel like everything went today?
They're a good team. They're well coached. Every time we face them, it's always a tough battle. We know that that's going to be a tough matchup. We talked about that before the game. It being the fourth game in 5 days, you can kind of see it early, and the shot's not going, and our legs weren't quite there, but we kind of picked it up a little bit there in the second, third quarter. The kids played well. Kids coming in, Elijah played well. Zay, Jermaine, Smoke, Jordan, they all came in and did their stuff. Aaron played a good game today, so we got stuff from everybody on the bench as well.
100%, Coach. We were able to see Jelani. You were able to kind of get it going, especially in the second half. 3 balls started falling. Looked like the momentum started kind of building. Did you kind of feel that coming out of the half that you guys were going to be able to kind of pull away in this game?
Yeah. Actually, my 3 balls started falling in the second quarter. I think I had 3 or 4 in the second quarter. So we got back into the locker room. We was like, we have to take the lead, because if we don't take the lead, we're going to still have the momentum. So we came out and drew up a play for our bigs for high-low action. Gore got the ball at half post. He hit it back out to me. I shot it. I still had my rhythm, so I just kept shooting the ball. So I started missing. They stopped my team.
Yeah. Talk about how big that's been, and Warren, you being able to play kind of summer ball with Jelani a little bit. Now you coming into high school ball. What has that been like? Do you know him well enough to know when he's really got it going?
I mean, yeah, it's really good to play with him, because he knows how to get people like in the game. He knows like how to talk to people and to like get them into playing how they're supposed to play. Because sometimes some people are sleeping, and he knows how to wake them up. So having to play with him in the summer and come back, like it's really big. It's really big.
Watching your development has been something great to see. How do you feel like this season that you're progressing in your game?
I mean, yeah, with coaches, they teach us a lot. Like there's a lot to learn, but like step by step we're coming with it. And I know this season we bring hit. Like, it's gonna be hard for our teams.
Just another question for the players, guys. What your personal goals for your team this year? What is it? We understand how good you are. You've been able to prove that game in and game out all through this season, from the first scrimmage against Pebblebrook all the way through today. You guys have been opening eyes game after game after game. What are some of the goals that you guys have for this season?
Some of the goals, like I said, last season we win the championship. But of course, every time we step on between the lines, we try to win the game, get the game over with, get up by 20. So we always say get up by 20, and then we can just move all the way through the game.
Do you guys feel the excitement and what's building here with your program? A lot of cameras are starting to follow for every game. Do you guys kind of see that? Do you guys feel that momentum that's building off the floor as well?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Coach,
we're trying to squeeze that. We're trying to keep them humble.
I see that, Coach. I see it.
I'm real. I'm like, hey, don't listen to all that noise out there. Just go out there and for 32. Let's go for 32, because I don't think we played at our best yet this season. I think we've had moments where we played really, really well, but I don't think we've put 32 minutes together. Would that be fair, guys?
Yeah.
What's one area of the game that you guys want to improve on as a team?
I'll let you guys speak, and then I'll get my guys to speak.
I'll say our help side defense.
Yes.
Our help side defense, because every time, like the first one is always great. We always stop the ball from driving to the basket. It's always a kick out and an extra help over. We always ball watch. So,
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say the same thing. Just like we need to talk more too. It's like people start talking. That's the thing we don't do well. Like if we just start talking more, like there's nobody can get through that. Nobody can.
Yeah, and I'll second that. I mean, our defense is not good right now. We're giving up way too many points, getting leak outs, easy layups on the other end. That's just a self-awareness. You know where you are on the court and stuff like that. So we can improve greatly in that regard.
And so after you guys played a tough impeachment team that's won championships, and this year and they have some Division I guys. What was your adjustment from last night to today's game to win?
I say keep the same intensity that we had, really, because I mean we came out kind of slack, like today's goal, like we was gonna win the game, but then we seen that they punched us. We was like, all right, we gotta wake up. So in the second quarter, we was like, come on. I told the team, come on, we gotta get right because this isn't just no regular game. They just lost yesterday. However many they lost, but they're not gonna come out here and just lay down and let them beat us. Let's beat them.
Coach, really like how your team is put together. Got a good combination of size. You got skill, ball handling, shooting. Have there been any surprises for you with how these guys are playing, being that they're so young? Are you seeing some things that maybe you didn't even expect to see?
I'll tell you, the biggest surprise to me has been a young man named Aaron Brooks, who has matured greatly from last season to this season. And if you look at the young fella, you wouldn't think he's doesn't have a lot of weight on him, but will come up there and just punch that stuff, and has done it multiple times throughout games of the season and can knock down shots. I mean, he's been a big surprise to our program. So big help too. He knocked down some big shots, game winners.
Absolutely. I love when I get teams up here and the kids talk winning a championship and understanding what's most important.
Yeah.
Coach, as you move forward into January, we know that it's a different type of grind, right, for teams. You get into region play,
Right.
get into kind of the meat of the schedule.
Yeah.
The guys have had kind of a pounding on their body, things like that. How do you get your team to finish the drill, as they say, get them across that finish line to get through such a long season?
We just repeat the same steps we've been taking. You know what I mean? The good thing about January is we have a 7 to 9 day break before we go into like not an easier schedule, but it's like a Tuesday, Friday game versus 4 games in 5 days. So you get solid practice in during the week, which is something that we've missed out on because we're just playing so much. So
For sure.
just practice, just keep same thing in and out in practice. So we try to keep their focus mentally. We all know what we want to get. We all know that we have the ability to get. Just, will we perform and get there? So.
I would definitely say congratulations on the win today, Coach. You guys have performed extremely well on all the big stages, and look forward to watching you guys throughout the year.
Yeah, thank you guys, and thanks, Coach Wash, for having us, and make sure that he gets a shout out. So we really appreciate him letting us come up here and compete.
Absolutely. Great job, guys.
All right, thanks.